Hello, all 100 women, and thank you for caring. My name is Natalie Briard, and I am the program director here at the House Youth Center. Standing behind me is our future home in the Amherstburg Community Hub, and we're hoping to move in March and start our new chapter. So before we really get into talking about how your $10,000 donation will greatly benefit our year of transition, I need to tell you a little bit about us. So we're a non-denominational organization founded here in Amherstburg in 1971 by Father John Ware. He had this vision to ensure that the youth of today become the leaders of tomorrow, and they did that by getting the maximum support as possible through a team of leaders that are going to support their growth along the way. So our programs are tailored to grades 9 through 12, and they stay with the same group through all those 4 years. In addition to that, we also have an embrace group for LGBTQ plus youth and allies of the community, which wouldn't have been made possible if it wasn't for the generous support of We Pride as well. So let's recap. 2020. Wow, what a year. The pandemic certainly affected a lot of people, but it really affected the house. So we had a main source of funder for quite a number of years, to which at the beginning of the pandemic, we found out that they were going to reallocate their funds to other communities in need, leaving us with fears, uncertainties. Are we going to keep our doors open? Are our lights going to stay on for these youth so they can feel supported and grow? Unfortunately, our board of directors made the very hard decision, which was to close the doors of our Brock location that housed a lot of memories and fostered a lot of relationships and instilled a lot of growth in our alumni for decades. But we still face that uncertainty of, are we going to keep our doors open? So my board of directors really stepped up to the challenge and reached out to the town and said, hey, guess what? We need help. Because that's something that we're not too shy of doing around here, is asking for help. And that's something that we convey to our youth as well. So yeah, we secured a spot here at the Amherstburg Community Hub, and we're really excited to start a new journey. But the issue was still financials. Because of the pandemic, we couldn't host a lot of our annual fundraisers that were a great source of revenue for us on a yearly basis. With that said, we also couldn't support a staff member, and we were left without somebody in this position for quite some time until I entered the role in October. And when I entered this role, I really hit the ground running, and I looked at what do we need, and that was sustainability to ensure that our rebuild would be made possible. So I reached out to the community and I asked for help. But I also saw the need for program development. So I saw opportunities to bridge the gap between mental health services between here and Windsor. And that's something I'm actively working on doing. We want to create a drop-in homework program for the youth in our surrounding communities. We want to extend the age range from not only just grade 9, but 7 and 8, because we realize they're facing the same struggles that most grade 9s are facing. And we also want to hopefully develop a addiction support program in the future. But in order to make all of those dreams possible, we need to ensure our doors are open. So that's where your $10,000 is going to go. It's going to go to our overhead costs for the year, so we can really focus our rebuild on the program and ensuring these youth stay supported, and that we will focus on that sustainability and generate revenue as best as we can to ensure that if another pandemic or situation were ever to arise, that we could still support our youth. You know, a head leader told me when I first started that you don't pick the house picks you. And it's that whole concept that everything happens for a reason, and you're supposed to be here for a reason. And I really felt the weight of that with all the work that our team has done since. And I'm hoping that today you pick the house. Thank you.